Hi, my name is Tiana Gordon, and I'm the production designer for Pickled Rabbit. What originally drew me to this story was the opportunity to design some really unique sets and the blend of the real and the surreal that happens throughout this story. With Sharon's house, for example, this is a set that's really grounded in reality, and we wanted it to tell a story about how Sharon and Anu live in this space. While they might share a house, they definitely don't live cohesively in the space together, and we wanted to show that visually through the design. Anu is very much confined to this corner of the couch. Everything that she needs and frequently uses is spread out around her within, arm's reach. With Sharon, we have her positioned in the same room, but as far away from Anu as possible to show the disconnect and the distance that's happening between them. This was actually my favorite set to design, and I love the story that we were able to tell through the design of the space. How we start in this very real set with real people showing their real lives, and then move into this sort of supernatural, surreal world. Fun fact, this was actually our director Julie and our producer Josh's home, so thank you for letting us invade your space and take over. When we move into Wong Lei's office, this is the set that begins to bridge the gap between the real and the surreal. If you don't look too closely on the surface, it could pass as like a normal pastor's office, but as we see him start to interact with the space, mixing the mercury and forming it into this silver orb, you get the sense that there might be something more sinister happening. The mercury was actually one of our biggest challenges during prep. You can't use mercury on set because it's highly toxic. Our brilliant props master Morgan Greenwell actually found this substance called gallium that behaves and looks really similar to mercury, and it's safe to sort of be around. It involved many tests during prep to see how this substance would react when it's heated, when it's cooled, to achieve the effect that we wanted it to have on camera. Once we enter into the ceremony, we're fully immersed in this surreal, supernatural world of the film. It's glowing red, and we have this contrasting moonlight pouring in. It just creates this really ethereal feeling. The lead up, to the center of the room really helps build the tension and the suspense as we lead into Anu's transformation that happens in this scene. Finally, we end up in the Shrine to the Rabbits, and we've moved even further into this surreal, supernatural world. Despite how spooky and strange this set might look, it was actually the daycare center for the church that we filmed in. The podium that Anu is on, we had custom made and hand painted, and there's a depiction of the rabbit in the moon that relates back to the Chinese folklore that really fuels this story. I have to thank my absolutely incredible art team. None of this would have been possible without them. They made it possible to execute my vision for this film. My art director Jason Arkell Bowles, my props master Morgan Greenwell, my on-set dresser Oscar Young, and set dressers Charlie Santos, Jan Sikora, and Kai Holm. None of this would have been possible without them, and it definitely wouldn't have been possible to have hundreds and hundreds of real candles burning on set. Thank you all once again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about the design for Pickled Rabbit, and I hope that you enjoy this film once you get to see it.